Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh. Oh.
Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite Goddess, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. Uh, Today is August 2, 2025, and we're going to proceed with our next page. So, I'm going to read 251 first kasi I have to cut it kasi medyo late na ako nakauwi. Amazing day, amazing. So, thank you to our major sponsor, Next. So, we really had fun with our... Actually, hindi naman siya, it's like unexpected. And it was planned before, but maraming beses siyang naudlot yung paglabas namin. So, I, I told you I'm so busy like for the past couple of months. Ngayon pala ako nakakapagpahinga. Siguro mga 15 days max. So, the rest of it, I'm doing errands. But anyways, we'll continue na. So, although he was determined to become a writer, Marcel had never been able to figure out what he wanted to write about, and this had troubled him to no end. Now, however, he had his answer. This social world would be that ant colony that he would analyze as ruthlessly as an entomologist. For this purpose, he began to collect characters for novels. One such character was the Count Robert de Montesquieu, a poet, aes- um, aesthete. Hindi ko sure guys i-pronounce. Sa susunod ko na lang sa inyo hanapin kasi I'm not really feeling okay. Medyo, runny nose and all. So, hindi ako makapag-focus completely. And notorious uh, decadent who had a pronounced weakness for handsome young men. Another was Charles Haas, the epitome of high society chicness and an expert art collector who wouldn't help falling in love with the lower class women. He studied these characters, listened intently to their way of talking, followed their mannerism, and in his notebooks, he would try to bring them to life in small literary sketches. In his writing, Marcel was a master mimic. Everything he wrote about had to be something real, something he had witnessed or experienced firsthand. Otherwise, his writing came out lifeless. His own fear of intimate personal relationship, however, presented him with a problem. Attracted to both men and women, he tended to keep his distance when it came to any type of close physical and emotional relationship. This made it hard for him to write about romance and love from the inside. So he initiated a practice that served him well. Medyo nakata yung lalamunan ko, guys. If he were attracted to a particular woman, he would befriend her fiance or boyfriend and gaining his trust would probe him for the most intimate details about their relationship. Since he was such an acute psychologist, he could give excellent advice. Later, in his own mind, he would completely reconstruct the affair, feeling as deeply as possible the ups and downs and bouts of jealousy as if it were all happening to him. He would do this with either gender. Marcel's father, a prominent doctor, began to despair for his son. Marcel would attend parties all night, return late in the morning, and sleep through the day. To fit in with the high society, was spending vast amounts of money. He seemed to have no discipline and no real career aspirations. With his health problems, as his mother always spoiling him, his father feared Marcel would be failure and a continuous burden. He tried to push him into a career. Marcel placated him as best he could. One day, he told his father he would study law. The next day, he talked of getting a job as a librarian. So, paiba-iba, no? But in truth, he was banking everything on the publication of his first book, Pleasures and Days. It would be a collection of stories and sketches of the society he had infiltrated. Like Theory with the Norman conquest, he would make this world come to life. With the success of his book, he would win over his father and all the other doubters. So, ang hirap talaga guys when you are trying to um ang hirap talaga guys when you are trying to pursue your passion and your purpose all at once, 'di ba? Ang daming doubt, self-doubt, especially it comes with your family and friends most of the time. And then, there's a lot of things that you have to prove. Not, you don't need to prove it for them. You have to prove it your, paano ba? Your capabilities or your curiosity. You have to prove it to yourself. Which is, ganun talaga if you wanted to, later on, recognition and money will follow. So, kaya yan guys. Okay? So, again, hindi mo naman kailangan i-rush yung mga bagay-bagay kasi everything has its own timing. Okay? Sometimes nasa phase kayo na you have to quit. I mean, there's a lot of urges, nudges, and things that makes you wanted to quit. But don't quit, guys. Okay? Kasi eventually, you can do it, and later pag you're feeling the success of it, matatawa na lang kayo sa mga pangyayari in the past. To ensure its success and make it into more than a book, Pleasures and Days would feature the beautiful drawings of a high society lady he had befriended, and it would be printed on the finest paper. After numerous delays, the book was finally published in 1896. Although many of the reviews were positive, they kept referring to the writing as exquisite and delicate, implying a sort of superficiality to the work. Okay, so cut na natin dun guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. I'll continue it later. I'll see you again. Okay, so ngayon, fun day. Successful.